Hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Yeah, let's go on to November and see what happens. Natural oil has been discovered in the following provinces. Armenia. Okay, that's ungoverned. Right, submarines. Do not sink my ships. Thank you. Another submarine. And some American submarines. Undefended port. Balboa, okay. And we have a battleship. One of the Austrian super battleships. With the 16.5s. Facing off against two König Wilhelm class. Alright, let's try it. It looks so strange with those secondary barbettes between the A and B turret. Alright, let's get my my stuff organized. So a little bit of a disadvantage. I'm just gonna send the Dessau home. Just turn off your guns and not waste ammunition. And I might send that one home too. These three I might actually try and do a torpedo run. So I'm sending that one home because it was like on the other side of the formation. And if the torpedo attack doesn't work, at least one of my DDs will survive. So the battleship is actually firing at my cruiser for some reason. My battlecruisers are loading HE. AP now. Okay, that's good. There we go, flooding. Torpedo range, 10.1. It's not amazing. But might actually be able to get this guy with the guns on the DDs. Okay, I'll launch whenever you are ready. Yeah, extensive fire. The DDs did the job. Not with the torpedoes, but with the guns. Okay, let's see what's actually happened this turn. mine damage. Relations improved. Why? I don't want to be your friend. Austria-Hungary mobilized to launch a naval invasion against German Empire in province Montenegro. Okay, good luck. So northern Alaska is now mine. They do actually have the required tonnage. I guess just from the ships sitting in Spalato. Yeah, we can still stop that. As soon as this invasion is done, I've got some more ships I can send into here. In fact, I think I just want to send this task force into the invasion zone. Even if that means moving into a minefield. Now, in fact, I might want to just send them into port. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, they can't actually get into the port. Oh yeah, because they've got a bunch of ships sitting in Kataro. Alright. We have a convoy mission here. It's once again the Kempf. And some ancient Greek trireme. Let's see what else is going on before we do anything. Okay. So that's at 100%. That's good. That is great. That means these task forces here, I guess I can try and take Costa Rica or Nicaragua or El Salvador. Costa Rica is the most valuable one. Which I think I'm able to take from here. These guys need some refueling. This task force is ready to go. Bismarck class, which we know from the goings on in the Mediterranean. We know they are good ships. Ecuador? Now, not over limit. That is good. No more of these available for being refit. let's unsuspend one of these. And in fact, let's suspend that one and resume that one instead. So we have a couple of ships coming in from Hamburg instead of Haichau. Alright, let's do the convoy battle. I think it's mostly gonna be the Kempf doing the stuff. Let's see. Yeah, this is not going to be much use. You can just go home. And this thing is just slowing down the CH-39. So yeah, I think it's gonna be the DDs taking out the transports. While Kempf takes on the battleship, battlecruiser. In fact, let's take out the heavy cruiser first, because it's probably a bigger threat. My bad, you were firing at the heavy cruiser. Yeah, it's probably a bigger threat with its torpedoes. And it actually has half decent range with its 8.5-inch guns. While this battle cruiser, yeah, does not have a lot of range. You are free to launch if you have range, which you probably don't. Okay, so that guy sank. Unfortunate, but at least now it won't be showing up in my battles anymore. I thought I sent this home. Save the torpedoes in case we need them. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, they're really focusing on that DD now. Don't think it's gonna make it. It didn't make it. So, it's up to the Kempf. But at least they took out some transports first. I really didn't think they would focus that hard on the DDs. Because I was kind of drawing them away from the convoy. Then they turned back. Which is probably a good thing when you think about it. It's how you would expect the AI to behave when supposedly defending a convoy. By actually trying to defend it. You are done. Why are we firing HE? It doesn't have that much armor. Let's go with AP. A nice thing with the speed of these battlecruisers is that I don't have much of a problem dictating the range we're fighting at. Which is kind of what I was trying to do with the cruiser battle at the end of the last episode. But this time I have a much better range advantage and a speed advantage. There we go, finally getting some flooding hits. Flash fires. Yeah, that's the ship with the cordite and picric acid. Some more flooding. think we can flood this out before running out of AP. Are you trying to run away? You are. Can now go with HE. For a couple of salvos to reduce the structure, which is going to make it much easier to flood with the remaining AP rounds. Let's get it down to like 25, I think. While also closing in on the transports. There we go, actual flooding with HE. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And I think it's gonna flood out. It did. Before I even went back to AP. Yeah, it's making short work of the transports. Yeah, just 2 left. Decent accuracy without getting the range found bonus. It doesn't really have time to get that bonus because the transports just sink before I can even bracket them properly. Yeah, lost a couple of DDs, but you know, none of them were actually mine. These are just not very good. I had actually expected the ZH-39 to circumvent the escort ships and get to the convoy unmolested, but that didn't quite work out. But yeah, interesting to see the AI trying to naval invade one of my territories. I don't think I've seen that happen before in this campaign. It might be a little bit too little, too late for Austria-Hungary. Let's see what kind of navies do they have? United States still has a decent navy, kind of. Italy has a pretty nice one. There's nothing I can invade here, no. Which is why I do want to fight Italy. "19 battleships, 16 battlecruisers. It's not that far behind me. Yeah, that's actually a very decent navy. Now, Austria has been very heavily reduced. I'm surprised I'm still not blockading them. Oh yeah, the Kempf took a scratch to the paint. Which ruins everything. Where are you, Kempf? There we go. Let's suspend. Just for a month. Which will give it time to actually rearm. Now, let's go to December and see what happens. And here we go. That's what I was after. Submarines. Submarines. More submarines. Strike. Yeah, some mine damage. That was not unexpected. Seeing as I'm sailing my task forces into minefields. But that's what the DDs are for. We are sinking lots of American transports. Egypt wants to buy 3 heavy cruisers. It is kind of tempting, but again, I just don't have the capacity. One turn remaining. Yeah, they're gonna get Upper Volta. What is this? Oh. Otto Frederick class. See, now we are stopping their invasion. Stralsund class. Is that the same as... Did I name it? I don't know. Now that could be a an exciting battle. Let's just see what else we have on the table. Now let's launch a naval invasion against Costa Rica. Yeah, we're gonna get Panama. That's nice. These are still low on fuel. Yeah, let's just add them to this this task force here. Alright, let's do this one. It's the König. Also, while loading the turn, I saw United States are building some new battleships. It went by so quickly, so I didn't really notice if it was a class we've seen before or something new. Yeah, you guys can just follow. And let's do the thumbnail. Like so. I like the König class. I think they are very good ships for what they cost and for their displacement. Yeah, it's 50% less firepower than a Bismarck class. And the towers and stuff, not quite as good. But they are faster and much cheaper. And displace a lot less, so they don't take up as much space in my shipyards. Okay, cruisers can actually go out and start killing transports. And again, it is as if the AI knows that these ships are going for the transports. I'm not sure if that's actually the case. I don't think the AI is actually that smart. Let's just pummel that battleship for a little bit while sailing past. Flash fires, flash fire 2. Let's maneuver a little bit, because I think that battleship has torpedoes. Yeah, it still has some torpedoes. And they have been launched. Probably towards the König before it turned. It still has some ammo, but most of it exploded. Yeah, it is nice when... Oh, extensive fire. Alright. It is nice when the enemy's shells explode aboard their own ships instead of when hitting mine. Now, sadly, this means the König will also have to go in for repair. But I think it was being repaired last turn also. Or that might have been the Kronprinz. So these are Victoria Louise class, I think. Most of my heavy cruisers from the Victoria Louise and onwards are kind of similar to each other. Not that much of a difference. But with the with the towers available on that cruiser hull, it's not really that much creative stuff you can do. Which is, like, it's not a big problem because I think this is pretty pretty good layout for a cruiser. But they do end up being a bit samey. Which is why I'm one of the reasons why I'm refitting the Cormoran class instead of scrapping and replacing them, is that at least they are a little bit different. Let's see, we have a convoy here also, Stralsund. That's a torpedo cruiser. Versus a full-on heavy cruiser. Oh, let's try it. Although I don't have like the highest hopes in this class of cruiser. Not really intended for independent operations like this. But more so for large fleet battles where like one or two of these can just sail along and dump torpedoes into a mass of enemy ships and hopefully not take any return fire. Which is a tactic I've tried to use for a couple of battles now with different ships without really having that great results out of it. This might again come down to the ZV-39 killing the ship with guns. And yeah, even with Generation 3 radar, this cruiser does not have amazing spotting. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, we got 9 6-inch guns, 4 quintuple launchers of 24-inch oxygen torpedoes. So that's a 20 torpedo broadside. But I don't think that's gonna help against a single heavy cruiser. It's just gonna spot the torpedoes and avoid. Can we actually get a torpedo launch going? Let's... you have actually launched. Nice. And you have launched. Now, will the ZV-39 kill the enemy cruiser with the guns? Remains to be seen. Torpedo hit, actually. That's gotta be from the Stralsund. Yeah. Well, I didn't see that coming. I don't think the enemy cruiser did either. Okay, Stralsund can start killing transports. You know, so far so good. Why you cease fire? Are you out of range? You are. Yeah, Stralsund class might not be that bad. You're gonna go AP now because you might need those HE rounds later. If we're gonna try and do another pass at that heavy cruiser. It's got auto 2 reloader, so even if it's only 9 6-inch guns, at least they fire quickly, and they have decent range. Mission accomplished. Okay, I still want to see if I can kill that cruiser. It's so nice of the Venezuelans to help me out in the Mediterranean, so far from home, when they don't even have a country at the moment. Which means no, I want this DD to survive. As long as the ZV-39 lives, there is a Venezuela. I think the enemy cruiser had enough. Or maybe not. Let's see if I can get a radar ping. Here. It's sailing away. I could probably catch it because it would be kind of slow now with that flooding hit from the torpedo. But that would take a long while, and chasing from behind, don't really get a good angle for torpedoes that way. And I'm not sure if it could win in a gunfight versus 8.5-inch guns. But I think that's it for this episode. We can do this strike next time. And it would actually be interesting to see how the Stralsund class performs versus a battleship. It is kind of like the Lübeck class, just better. That's a lot of DDs that are not my designs. Anyway, that's for the next time. Goodbye and take care.